Hello class and welcome to PC101. I hope you guys are as excited about this semester as I am. Again, my name is Brother Cook and I am so excited to be instructing, being with you guys through this next 14 weeks. Well, 13 weeks now, you got one down under the books. But I wanted to let you know a few basics. There are a few things that I know that some people had some questions about. Just a few places to find what you need to find so that you know. Announcements are where you're going to find each week something that looks just like this. I post an announcement every week of things to be aware of, things to know about, all that kind of fun stuff. And I want to make sure that you know how to find them. So that would be one. Now, as far as your course goes, sorry about that. What we want to do right here. So in the announcement, I hope you had a chance to read through my expectations and kind of some things that I look for and want you to know about. And I did get a response from almost everybody in the class for your, telling about yourself. I hope you have a chance to do that. And those of you who didn't share a picture, please jump back in there and share a wonderful picture of where you're from. I'm going to do that myself as well this week. Also, now that's not graded, just so you know, but it is fun to be able to share with each other. Also, so each week you're going to see something very similar to this, okay? So I'm going to have the name of the week. I'm going to have some, well, this one won't be on there, but you'll have the last week in review, talking a little bit about what happened last week, what's coming up this week, things that you'll learn, things that you need to know. And then more importantly, this section right here, I think is the most important section I put on here, what you need to know about the assignment or assignments. In PC 101, there are going to be usually 3 or 4 different assignments each week. So the way this is set up is you have this week you'll have your course lesson, okay? In this case, you'll also have a vocabulary list, but you'll have a lesson. And I want you to read through that lesson carefully. There's some great things in there. The best part about the Pathway Connect program is you're learning from apostles and prophets. They literally take different talks, different things that they have said, and have combined them into what we now have as our curriculum, and it's amazing. You're also going to have some type of a writing lesson, and then a math lesson as well. So typically that's very normal. 3 lessons each week with a vocabulary list. Then you'll have your gathering. Now, usually I try to let you know about some things coming up in the gathering. If they let me know that there's going to be specific topics, I try to pass it on to you. I will not be at the gatherings. The gatherings are all virtual right now. If you don't have that set up, please take the time to reach out to Pathway Support, and my phone number is on there, on the announcement. Their phone number and everything is on the announcement. Also, then you're going to have a listening and speaking, and I want to just touch on this briefly. When you come into here, okay, this is exactly what you should be seeing. Now, if you notice, this is when it's available till, okay, and you can turn it in late. So even though it's due by May 2nd, they give you, usually it's May 2nd, but if you ask for more time, I can give it to you. You can turn it in late, okay, but you'll still lose points, but just so you know. Also, you're going to go through the assignment. Now, the way this works is you need to spend 30 minutes on one of these subjects. They don't have to do all of them. You don't have to do, just take your time and spend 30 minutes to do that, okay? Then you also want to take the time to choose your own listening and speaking practice. So this is when you're going to listen to a general conference talk, videos, maybe you'll listen to a podcast, or, I've had people that just listen to some songs. I'm okay with just about whatever you want to do. Now, up here, you do want to have someone, hopefully, that does speak English as good or better than you, so that you can bounce ideas off of, maybe some missionaries or old missionary companions, so that you can practice with them. The more you practice, the better you're going to get. Then you're going to go through here, and by the way, there is a discussion outline. I hope you can see that right here. I'll click on it briefly, and it gives you things that you can work on and you can go over in your week. Okay, so this breaks it all down for you there as well. Now, at the very end of it, you will take a quiz. And the quiz isn't really so much a quiz as it is just answering some basic questions. Yes, I completed it. Yes, I did my speaking practice, and that's it. Okay. I don't grade on that. This is all up to you on how you handle it. It's up to you on honesty and all that fun stuff. That's the way this works. Then we're going to go back to the week. So that's you have your gathering, you have your listening and speaking. You'll have a writing assignment and a math exercise. Okay. Take the time to go through those carefully. So you'll have typically the application activity is some kind of writing assignment based on what you learned from your writing lesson. Okay. And then down here, your math exercises are based on what you learned from your math lesson. So take the time to do that. If you can take them as much as you want. So if you want to do those math exercises over and over again until you get it, that's great. Just let me know so that I can, if you do it after the date that it was due and you want to take them again and go back to it, let me know so I can adjust your grade and don't make you have a late, um, some late penalties, okay? And then the last thing is the student survey. We love to hear from you. We love to know what you think about the week, how you learned, what we can do better, okay? Now, I hope you guys are going to have a great week. When you get into these later weeks, it's going to get a little tougher as you go through it. However, I'm here to help. Your fellow classmates are here to help. There's a lot of great opportunities for you to get to know other people. If you get your homework and your reading and everything done by the gathering, or at least your reading and all that, you can run those ideas by others and make sure you understand how it all works. So once in a while, you'll also have an exercise. So you want to make sure, again, that you get points for everything. Some of these are just marking them done. That's all you have to do. There's no grade necessarily, but that you get them done. The other part is when you do go in to do your gathering, after you've done the gathering, you come back and make sure that you go into it. Now this one's locked because I'm way into week 4, but basically you're going to go in and select that, yes, I did go through my gathering and I was able to attend. Okay, so take the time to learn this, go through it carefully. Please don't hesitate to reach out with me for questions. I did have someone that wanted to meet with me in my virtual classroom, which is wonderful. However, it got to give me at least 24 hours notice. He emailed me this morning and I didn't even see it until after he had already wanted to meet. So please select a time at least 24 hours in advance so that I can set up a time when I can be ready for you. I am so happy to be part of this class, and I've taught for over 5 years. I've got 3 master's degrees myself. I know what it's like to be a student, and I hope that you will use me as much as you need to with questions and things like that. Definitely reach out to people around you as well. People love to hear that you're going through the Pathway program and love to help you as much as they can. I wish you all the best. I hope everything goes well, and I'm excited to be a part of your lives for the next 13 weeks, and I hope you have a great night.